Hello and welcome to the Miscast table.
Yeah, my name is Jonas.
And my name is Måns, and tonight we're gonna have our first Miscast stream, and we can already see that we have some viewers in the chat and some viewers watching, which is super exciting but also quite nerve-wracking. We're used to being able to edit out all our mistakes and all the things we do wrong.
We usually do have quite a bunch of mistakes that we need to edit.
Yeah, we can edit all the time, we look through the rule book and all that stuff, but not today, but hopefully we can maybe get some help with the rules live.
Yeah. But I'm eager to get into it.
Yeah. Should we swap over so they can see the armies full screen?
Sure, and do a brief army presentation.
Yeah.
So Måns, what have you brought today?
Alright, so I brought my Orks and Goblins. We're playing quite a small game today as well. We're playing 1200 points. And that's so we can get used to the stream and all that comes with it. So I have 30 Savage Orc Big Guns. Usual block I bring here. They have Frenzy, so they hit double attacks the entire front row. And I have to charge with them as well if I have a target, unless I pass a leadership test.
And since I see a shaman there, I figure you have the lucky shrunken head.
Yeah,
it's a staple in your setup.
Yeah, it's so good because these guys have war paint, which gives them a 6+ ward save. But together with the shaman with the lucky shrunken head, they get a 1+ to the ward save. So the entire block here is gonna have a 5+ ward save, and the shaman himself has a 4+ ward save.
Do you know what ward save demon says? 5+.
Yeah, they're super strong, and I hope we don't get the watchtower, because if I remember correctly, the demons are undefeated in the watchtower.
But you have the numbers on me.
Yeah.
You have quite a large horde there.
Yeah.
So I figure that if we get into a clinch where we just smash into each other, you will have the advantage there from the numbers.
Yeah, I probably should have. My general is the Black Orc War Boss. I brought some other fun stuff as well, mostly to fill up the points. I brought the Giant. Usually not that good of a unit, but he's really fun to play with, so it's a bit rule of cool. I have, as always, the Deadly Goblin Doobliders.
Andre is saying hi.
Yeah, hello Andre. It's a bit hard for us to read the chat, but we see it. And this might be one of the best artillery pieces in the entire game. It's crazy accurate, not as strong as some other like cannons and stuff with the ogres, but it's super accurate and it's very good at taking out single target models.
Especially special characters,
yeah.
I figure.
So you have a demon here that might be in trouble.
I remember when we played against Johnny.
Yeah.
Your Doom Diver did all the hard work on him.
Yeah, so he's a bit scary, and I brought some fill out units. I have some RR boys, I have a chariot, which usually when I play Dark Elves and I have the chariot, it doesn't do much, but when I play the Orcs and Goblins, it performs pretty well usually.
Yeah, I think it's a really strong unit actually. I think that if you can get it in at the right time, so that you get it into the flanks to disrupt an enemy unit, it's so strong for all. How much does it cost? 65 points? Yeah, it's barely nothing.
Something like that. And the problem with this is that you can't use it to march, and that's if you get sidetracked somewhere, it's very hard to get it into the fight in time. So you need to make sure you place it in the right place from the beginning. And we have someone saying hi from Denmark.
Oh,
welcome Denmark.
Welcome.
So I guess that's the Orcs and Goblins.
Yeah. Matching them are my Demons of Chaos. I'm playing 1,200 points, and as usual when you're playing the demons, you have quite a limited amount of units available to you. So I'm playing 2 units of Bloodletters. I have 1 unit of 20 Bloodletters. Where I have a full command, and then I have another supporting unit of Bloodletters of 14, which I'm going to try to set up some kind of pincer move, so that I get my main army in, and then hopefully I can get your flanks somehow. Yeah,
but I see that you didn't bring either the Harpies, the flying demons, or the dogs. What's the reasoning behind that?
I wanted to try something out. I have a surprise for you when we get into the game.
Alright.
And speaking of that, I have my Demon Prince of Khorne. He has a nifty armor, which gives him a 4+ armor save.
Yeah.
And he has the Exalted Gifts of Chaos, meaning that I can either roll on a table and see what I get, or I can opt to go for one of the Hellfire artifacts, which I might have.
All right, which you might have. All right.
You're gonna find out eventually. It depends a bit on the scenario.
All right, but you can choose when the game starts.
Yeah.
All right, you don't have to choose before.
Oh, it's during the deployment you get to pick. Unless someone wants to correct me on that.
And if you see any rules mistakes, please correct us.
Especially from the Orks.
Yeah, and I know that Andre is watching like a hawk, so it might come something there.
Then I have my other unit. It's a single unit of Blood Crushers, which I'm going to use to flank you. I'm going to try to get your artillery pieces.
All right.
Because if anything, I would very much like to have my Demon Prince alive.
All right, so you're going to go straight for the Spear Chucker and leave the Doom Diver alone.
Possibly, but possibly no. But we'll see. It depends on the scenario. It's so fun playing 8th edition, I feel, because when you randomize everything, you really need to think on your toes. And even the best laid out plans of Khorne, which is just going straight ahead and killing everything in your way, sometimes doesn't come together.
Yeah. So we're gonna play a random scenario. We're gonna randomize terrain. All that stuff. So if you're happy with your presentation of the demons, let's choose a scenario.
Let's have it. Add it. So
we're gonna see.
I'm gonna roll a d6.
Yeah. Oh, it is a 6. So it is Watchtower.
It is Watchtower.
Watchtower. Oh, the demons are undefeated in the Watchtower.
Okay.
This doesn't feel great. Alright, so I'm gonna bring out the Watchtower that we can use.
Yeah.
Should we use this one?
I think it's fitting.
Yeah.
It's the desert tile set again as well.
Yeah. So we place it here in the middle. Should we measure it out? If you give me the measuring tape. Place it here, the middle.
Yeah.
And we check from this side as well.
We can shade diagonally. Yes.
Do it this way.
It should be in the midst of 80.
From here?
Yeah.
Alright, Watchtower. I don't feel great about that, but
as long as you win the roll.
Yeah, if I get to start in the tower, it might be a different story. Because
do you even have any unit that can start in the tower?
Oh.
Can your arrow boys be there? Are they a core unit?
They are a core unit.
Oh,
these guys are also a core unit.
But do you want them in the tower?
No, but the arrow boys I think is perfect for the tower. So let's see. The battlefield. Set up the Watchtower described below and set up any remaining terrain using the method described. Yeah, so it's the random terrain rule. D6 plus 4 pieces of terrain.
Okay. So would you like me to roll it so that we can just get them to?
Yeah, sure.
7 pieces.
7 pieces, and I'm gonna bring up the terrain chart on 100 and...
I'm just gonna move some demons away from the table.
Alright. So I'm gonna bring my dice. And let's roll for terrain.
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna move those out of the way. I roll a 7, which is a mysterious forest.
Let's remember that 7 is a good roll on the demonic.
Let's see, where do we have the forest? We have all the terrain here below the table, under the table. So we have a forest, and I'm gonna place it over here.
Sure. Oh, sorry.
That's no problem.
11. That is a marshland. And it is specifically a mist-wreathed swamp.
Alright.
I do not know exactly what that means. But let's bring out the table.
You can probably use one of these pieces for it.
Marshland. Must pass initiative test or have D6 models dragged to their doom by the monstrous femurs lurking in the mists.
Alright. How good initiative do you have? I don't have very good.
4. So this one is a dangerous one. So I don't want this one locking away too much terrain.
Too bad I wasn't playing my Dark Elves, then this one wouldn't be a problem. But
I think I just wanted to have it, because if I get to place it properly, I could limit the amount of exposure from one of the flanks.
alright. I'm gonna roll for terrain. I got an 8.
That is an obstacle.
Obstacle, then I roll a d6 again,
Yeah.
right? 6.
You get to roll again.
Alright.
Most exciting roll.
1.
Offense.
Offense.
Place it as you wish.
Alright. I think I'm gonna put it on this side here.
And I get
that.
another obstacle.
Roll
I get
again.
to roll again. And a 4. That is one of the weird ones. That is a blessed bulwark.
Alright.
So that one is really dangerous for me.
What does it do?
I think that it does specifically do that I get reduced to hit, but that I also take some kind of damage. if I get
Blessed
into-
Bulwark are obstacles that grant hard cover to units behind them and a -1 to hit modifier to charging models in base contact. In addition to this, models from the Force of Destruction that are in base contact with this obstacle must halve their initiative.
Okay, so it's bad for both of us.
Yeah.
But
Let's see, where do we have it?
you have your horde. It's gonna be really tricky for you if we get in some proper terrain pieces here.
Yeah, where is the table? Here it is.
But then again, I would very much like to have some kind of cover.
I got a 10, which is a magical mystery. And I got a 4, so that's a sorcerer's portal.
Oh, I think that one is one of the weird ones.
We haven't played with that one before, I think.
I think that one is the one that locks spells.
Where do we have it? Magical mystery.
I think it should be there somewhere.
Sorcerer's portal, alright. At the start of the magic phase, after the power and the spell dice have been generated, but before spells are cast, the sorcerer portal belches forth energy in form of a spell.
Yeah.
Roll 2d6 on the table below and see what spell is cast. And it's Soul Blight, Wisdom's Wild Form, Plague of Rust, the Speed of Light, and Fireball. The spell does not lean off slide of sight and always target the closest unit regardless of range.
Yeah.
If the unit in combat and so on. It's automatically cast and cannot be dispelled.
Yeah.
Well, that's super broken. So the closest units is always going to be hit with a spell. But how many of these are positive things? Like, I'm not very familiar with Lore of Metal and Light. What is Plague of Rust and the Speed of Light?
We could always check them up eventually,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna roll for the next terrain piece. You can place the monument as you like.
Yeah, alright.
It's gonna cast on anything, so
Let's put it over here. So you need to be close to the swamp. I think that's...
but I can be.
No, I think we put it here.
Okay. And then we get another forest.
Yeah. And then we have the final piece.
I'm gonna trade the forest for this one. The black one is the swamp.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the cards that you gave to me, Andrea. Pick out the spells that are cast by the magical monument.
I kind of know how bad it is for the orcs if they get to march into the forest.
Oh, sorry, it's 2d6, not 1d6.
But this one is the last one.
So
Another
we have
obstacle.
an 8. So let's see which one we get. We get a 5. Which one is that? 5 is a ghost fence.
Ghost fence, another one of those defensive.
Yeah, what exactly does that one do? Ghost fence are obstacles that grant soft cover to units behind them. A unit that defends the ghost fence causes fear the first round of any close combat.
Okay.
Alright.
So that one is pretty good for me, but not so much for.
Oh, we have a lot of fences and stuff over here. I think that I'm putting it somewhere here. We have to be able to get into the middle somehow.
Yeah. But then we have a really clumped up set of terrain for the midst of the tower.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to take out all the spells that are caused by this thing.
Sure.
Well, what are the rules here for deployment on this scenario.
I think the first thing we need to do is to find out who controls the watchtower.
Roll off to see who controls the watchtower.
So
1 or 2d6?
Your
One, yeah, 1.
Okay.
5, 1.
Okay, the demons are controlling the watchtower.
Oh, that's so that's so bad.
But I think you might get to decide where you deploy in that case.
That player that controls the tower deploys a single core infantry unit with no more than 20 models in the tower if they so wish. Okay, the opposing player picks the half of the table.
So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, and I think I want your side, that side, because there's so much force and stuff here that I don't really like.
I'm gonna
we're switching sides.
Some demons in the tower.
Yeah. So this is a bit tricky one, because the opposing player picks half of the table, they will deploy in, the players can take turn to place units on the table, starting with the player that doesn't control the watchtower, and then we alienate back and forth, and it's 1 inch from the end of the table. But the thing here is the game length is a bit tricky, because after turn 4, the player that controls the tower is allowed to roll a dice, and on it's a minus 10, right? So it's the round number minus, it's 10 minus the round number minus the dice roll, and if it's 0 or less, the game is over.
So you basically need a 5 or a 6 on the first roll.
Yeah. That one a bit tricky. All right. So I want to take your sides at least.
Yeah, that is your choice to make.
Yeah.
And you also get to decide what kind of unit you want to deploy first.
But you need to deploy one of your units in the watchtower first.
I have my demon unit of 14.
Yeah.
And since we are playing this scenario, I'm gonna roll for my exalted gift of chaos.
Alright.
I was gonna pick the portal glyph otherwise.
Yeah. I'm gonna deploy really close here to the watchtower. Alright. So do we roll for spells now, or do we roll for spells?
I think we roll for everything now rather than later.
Alright.
Because it could impact how you deploy everything.
Yeah. Then I gonna roll now. I have he's a level 3 wizard. Let's see, level 3, where do we have the ogre spells?
The orc spells?
Yeah, orc spells, not the ogre.
I'm just gonna click up so that we get a view of the armies whilst we are waiting.
Oh, you have the army list as well?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna roll for spells here, rolling 3 dice. And it's the spell of the big one.
Oh,
6,
you
6,
get
5.
everything you want.
Oh, it's Foot of Gork, it's Here We Go. This is super good for me. And I get to choose the other one. Oh, this one is nice. But the question is, I don't think I need teleportation. I don't think I need the Hand of Gork.
But you get the 5th Here We Go.
Yeah, I get the 5th Here We Go. But maybe I want Fist of Gork so I can boost my Shaman. I think I do that. I think I take Fist of Gork as well.
Okay. Fist of Orks is this.
Yeah.
And then we get to see what the demons get for their exalted gifts.
Yeah. It's really nice with the army list. I haven't seen that you've done that.
I'm gonna roll for 1d6 for the exalted gifts of chaos. And I'm gonna see if we can find them in the booklet. Exalted gifts. On a roll of 5, I get massive might. I get an additional +3 strength on my demon, meaning that he rolls for 9 strength.
Oh, is it the big demon?
Yeah.
Oh,
so, unfortunately for me, I don't think it's gonna matter with any other unit than your leader, possibly.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in a duel, since I have the Fist of Gork, I could pretty easily challenge most of your characters, but I probably won't be able to win against your demon lord now.
You don't need to go face to face with him.
No. Yeah, we'll see. Fireball. Now I have all the spells as well.
Okay.
Here.
So I'm basically ready for the first deployment.
I'm gonna deploy my unit of savage or big ones over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I have lined up a real problem for myself because I have every bit of terrain lined up against me.
Yeah. This turned out quite nicely, I must say.
But the demons reign supreme in the watchtower, as you know.
Yeah, but how many guys are in there? Are there 10, 15?
There are 14 demons.
14 demons. And there's 30 orcs staying. But they can only fight 10 at a time, I guess. But
I think I'm gonna deploy into the forest because I'm gonna need to get up there anyways.
alright.
And it's 12 inches, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna deploy such as this. So I'm gonna roll one die to see what's in there. It's a forest of 3. Would like to
check what 3 is. It's a forest. It's a blood forest. Whenever a spell is successfully cast or at a model in a blood forest, all units wholly or partly within suffers d6 strength 4 hits as the 3 go into a feeding frenzy. With any hits that have been resolved, the blood forest moves 2d6 in a random direction. Alright? So the blood forest will move.
Yeah.
So I can cast a spell at your guys and the forest will attack you. Which is nice. That's nice to me.
And unless I'm mistaken, it might be the case that the statue casts the spells regardless if you manage to or not.
Yeah, the spell it just goes.
But that one casts the spell and then the forest triggers.
But it only triggers if they're cast at the unit in the forest.
Okay.
So it's not gonna cast every time a spell is cast.
Okay.
I
thought you said that.
No. That would be too broken. I think I'm gonna place the Doom Diver here in the back together with.
Okay.
I put the Spear Shaka. The thing is, I can't put the Spear Shaka too close because it's gonna die on the statue. But the thing is that maybe I want that because.
Maybe you want your Spear Shaka to die.
No, but maybe I don't want my unit of orcs to be hit by the spell.
Sure.
I think that's the play here. Because I'm gonna be closer either way.
And I'm gonna position my blood crushers a suitable distance of 12.
Alright. Can I borrow the...
Sure.
I forgot mine upstairs.
Now you have a... should we call it a crash course?
Yeah. But I think... Yeah, I need to buy some time for my Doom Diver, I think. So let's do it that way.
Okay, so we are lined up.
Yep.
And then we have... No, wait. I have one unit left. And should I even bother with anything other than just going for your... He is a mobile unit, so he should be able to deal with most things. But I need to be careful because, as we learned, shooting cannon shots against defenses means that you can't hit the targets behind them.
Yeah.
So if I
But
can't...
you want the cannon pointed at the tower if I take it, because cannons against towers is broken.
It's brutal.
Yeah, it's...
And it would be nice to get a shot off against your orcs in the first round.
Yeah. I think I'm just putting my archers over here. Yeah. I'm putting them over here. And now you have only your command place, right?
Yeah. It is my final guy.
Yeah.
And he is pretty good on his own. I don't think I'm gonna need to place him together with anything, but it doesn't mean that I should get him, just waste him either. How are you gonna place your giant? I basically want my guy into combat with your... I'm gonna place him over here.
Alright. I'll place the giant over here. And then I only have my leaders left, and they're going into the big unit here, so I'm gonna move some guys back. Let's see here. They take up so much space, these guys. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Should we swap over to the table view? Yeah, cool. Like that. So they can see our beautiful deployment.
I need to figure out the I'm just gonna change the text here. So you figure out your game plan, and I'm gonna figure out the...
Alright. There's might be a few hiccups during the stream since it's the first time we're doing this, but I guess we have to live with that.
Live and learn.
Yeah. The player that does not control the watchtower receives the first turn, which is nice, I suppose. But that means I can't charge the watchtower, which is a bit problematic. But I should probably get closer to it because these guys don't have a great movement. So I'm gonna start my turn now.
Yeah, sure.
And I'm gonna move these guys up 4. I'm gonna move them here.
Do you need to test for...
Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't forget. Do a mistake the first thing I do.
You have moved them, yeah. Mistakes made
yeah. So I need to test for animosity. So we have a 5, which is alright. And we have error boys. 5, they're also alright. So now I can move a distance of 4. So I'm moving them up here, close to the tower. So I'm basically guaranteed that I will get in, because these guys only have a movement of 4. So I really don't want to miss this charge. And these guys are frenzied, so usually they need to charge, but since it's the first turn, they can't. I'm not gonna move that guy. I am gonna move the giant. I'm just gonna bring my army list. Yeah. Someone in chat also reminded us from animosity.
Oh, that's good. Proper.
That was super close. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so we have the giant, and it has a movement of 7, I think.
Yeah.
No, movement 6. Alright. But it takes it over the fence. So I'm gonna just move on the other side of the fence here.
Yeah, 1 inch away from it.
Yeah. So like that. We have the boar chariot, which has a movement of 7, moving up towards the... How long does these guys move?
My blood crushers move. They are heavy cavalry, and they move 7.
Yeah, I think I'm moving up 5. So,
okay.
So you have to move a bit, because the most important thing for me is that you won't get into the Doom Diver. So if you're gonna stand there all day, you're welcome to do so. So I'm gonna make it so that you have to make the move. So that is my entire...
Oh, we forgot the spellcasting tower.
Oh yeah, right. But is that at the start of the magic phase?
Okay. So
Yeah.
we didn't forget it.
Yeah, after power dice and the spell dice have been generated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it in mind.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll 2d6. That's pretty good. 10. And you get 6. And I try to channel a 1. I don't get any.
No wizards to channel with.
Oh, that's right. You're a demon.
The property.
Yeah. So here we have.
10 is really good.
Alright.
Roll for you.
So we have the closest unit is the Goblin Spear Chakra.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling 2d6, and we get a 9. And 9 is the speed of light, and I'm not exactly sure what that
sounds beneficial.
Speed of light is an augment spell with a range of 24. The target unit has a weapon skill of 10 and initiative 10. Till the caster's next magic phase. The wizard can choose to instead have the spell affect all friendly units within 12 inches. If it does so, the caster value is 16. Does it only cast with base?
I would presume it.
It's assumed to be cast with a lower value. Alright, yeah. Too bad. So he has weapon skill 10. Would it be better if he had ballistic skill 10? Then it would have mattered, but now it doesn't. So where do we start here? Can you give me the Orcs and Goblins book?
Sure.
I might clean up the table a bit so we don't have all of my stuff here. So I have the Foot of Gork, which obviously I want. Here we go. It's not gonna matter because it's only till my next magic phase. It doesn't really make sense.
But it's always good to get that augment spell.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go Foot of Gork, the big one. It's a cost of 18. 6 dice, so I'm risking a miscast here. Let's see.
I hate it. Okay.
Oh, that's not super good. It's 8, it's 12, it's 13, 18, 21.
Didn't you have a level 3 wizard?
Yeah, only base. Yeah.
Okay. So
There. 21. Do you have a dispel scroll?
No.
I don't have it.
I think it's gone 16. No, 19.
19. I'm off. I'm just gonna see where I have my. Here you have it in a crumpled piece, the Foot of Gork.
Okay.
I forgot to check how far I am from the. Because he has a range of 36, and I forgot to measure. Can I hit anything? That was. I got too excited.
I think range of 30.
36.
Yeah,
so it's alright.
Easy.
So can you just put it?
Sure.
Where do I want?
Maximize is probably so to get this one you get 9, 10, 13. Can you get it anymore? You can get it like this, then you get 20.
Yeah, put it like that.
Do you want front or back row?
Put it just in the middle.
Okay.
Absolutely in the middle. And I'm gonna bring a scatter die. Let's see here. Because now it scatters d6. If I'm not mistaken. Multiple wounds, it scatters d6, yeah. So it goes this way, 4 inches.
Okay.
So let's see if it hits anything.
So.
It's outside. Or do I hit anything?
Oh, I think you miss. Do it once more.
We didn't measure from here.
Okay. So then it goes over there. No,
I miss.
But you triggered a blood forest.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So roll for Blood Forest. Let's see, I'm just gonna bring up the Blood Forest. Alright, so you take d6 strength 4 hits.
4, strength 4.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3 hits. All wounds.
Yeah. And then it moves.
I'm just gonna try to save them as well.
Yeah.
Was it strength 4?
Yeah.
Then I will have my demonic save.
That's a good roll. Only one dice. Yeah, that's bullshit for sure. But then you have to roll 2d6 and a scatter die.
Okay. 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's quite far actually.
So 6 inches towards your giant.
Alright. Let's measure where it will end up. It will end up here. So it's not at my giant, but it's pretty close, I guess. I never played with the Blood Forest before. It's quite a fun
played
with
it twice, and it's killed a bunch of my units every time. When I played against Martin's Beastmen, they killed like 3 lead belchers. And when I played against the Empire player in Lycksele, he killed
a lot.
And now I have to go into the damn thing again.
Yeah. But I'm gonna cast Fist of Gork using 2 dice on my shaman. So it's off. So now he has, as long as it remains in play, he has 3+ attacks, 3+ strength, and a 6+ ward save. But that doesn't. He still uses his 4+, which he has had before. I would guess, unless someone in chat has something else to.
Andreas mentioned, doesn't Tempest spell trigger Blood Forest?
Oh,
it does. We think so as well.
It should, right?
Yeah, I think he mentioned it such as it would have.
Yeah. So we played that correctly, I hope. But alright, so that's the end of my magic phase, because it's no use for me casting Here We Go, because
or maybe we're off. Unless you want to trigger a Miscast, of course.
I could cast it, because maybe if you charge me, it's unlikely. But let's do it on this unit. So 7 plus 3.
You should have the lesser.
No, it's 11.
Okay, that's better.
Alright, yeah, but you shouldn't be able to charge me, so I hope I'm right. Then we have the shooting phase, and we have some things to shoot here. So I think
you don't need any template weapons, right? You just have the Doom Divers.
Yeah, but it uses a small flying base. I think I have one down there.
I think I've seen it sometimes.
But we start with the Spear Shaka. I think I'm gonna fire it against the Demon Lord. It's long range, and it's ballistic skill 3. So we're looking at so it's a 4+, 5+, right?
Ballistic skill 3, 4+ up to 5.
Yeah. So let's see. No, nothing happens.
Through the marshlands.
Too bad. Then we have these guys, but I'm not sure that those are in range. But I think I have a range of 18. It's 24, so I might be in range here. Yeah, I'm in range with all of them.
Okay. You move them, right?
Yeah, so they have a -1 to their ballistic skill, and they are ballistic skill 3, except one of the boss guys that are ballistic skill.
Okay, so you want 1.
Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. So now we have 10.
Sure.
So we are looking here. They are moved. It's long range, so it's 6+, 5+.
Yeah.
The black is 5+, and the blues are 6+. So we get 2. Strength 3 against toughness.
Blood pressure is actually kind of tough, so I think they have toughness 5, but I'll check.
The boss guy is actually... No, he only has the bow. No, he's strength 3.
Toughness 5, 6+.
No, nothing happens. Then last of all we have the Doom Diver.
Yeah.
Did you find a small flying base?
I did not. I tried looking, but
let's see. I think I have one here.
Okay.
Yeah, we have it. And I think if we put it on your Demon Lord,
sure,
on top of his head, so it's dead on.
Dead on, sure.
Yeah. And then it deals. It's strength 6 multiple wounds, right? I think
it should be that. And I'm toughness 5.
I'm just gonna double check this, so I'm not cheating, because we can't edit anything away now. Alright, so it's these 6 strength 5 hits. So roll d6. 4.
Wounding on 4+. 1.
No armor saves allowed.
Ward save. So 6+.
We should get the chat on somewhere else, so we can see it
better.
better.
Well, it's taking up all the... I should have motion to have it disappear after a...
Yeah.
I could turn it off if it's in the way in the stream.
I think because the people watching can still see it on the side, and we can still see it because
sure. Then I just
takes up the entire.
There we go.
If anyone wants to chat back, please write so. We can still see the chat, and you should be able to see it still. So that's all of my shooting. Did you say it?
No, I don't. So
okay. He's down to 4 now.
He is down to 3 wounds.
3 wounds?
Yeah.
That's quite nice. But that's the end of my turn.
Okay, and I don't need to take any panic tests. I'm just gonna do some regular shuffling around, trying to get into position.
Yeah, people agreed with the call to remove the chat. We haven't thought about that. The last time
it should have been obvious if you tested it out properly, but since we just did a few chat messages in the test stream, it didn't look too bad.
Since we didn't have any audience in the test stream.
But your movement on this guy is 7, right, as well?
Yeah, his movement is 7.
And you roll 3d6.
Yeah.
So if I go... It's so tough. I don't want to be passive, but I'm gonna need to meet you head on.
Yeah.
But I don't want to give away free charge for you that you can auto succeed at. I'm gonna move up to 16. Then you need to roll 9 plus.
Might be able to do it.
You usually are able to do it. But then I have a long range against your arrow boys as well. So.
Yeah, unless I move up.
Unless you move up. But then you get the minus penalty, so it's and my demon is just gonna take out my nifty movement. Gonna go pivot 1, then go forward 1.
Did you repaint that guy? Wasn't he red before?
No, that is the Blood Crusher.
All right.
This is my Chili Demon Prince.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to paint him properly yet, but and then we go 3 more, and I think I'm gonna march him because I don't see anything.
So that guy is not flying, or is he?
No,
no,
he is not flying.
Because the other guy, he's flying, moving 10, right?
Yeah, but the Blood Crushers or like the Greater Chaos Demons are much. And then we have a pretty good setup for an upcoming turn.
Yeah.
And these ones.
Are they gonna move into the Blood Forest?
I mean, they basically have to. I mean, I can't.
No, I mean, you pivot and go into the other forest, but it might be a Blood Forest as well. So I guess.
Yeah, but if I get into the Blood Forest, then I'm like, I can't charge. The guys I need to charge if I'm in the way.
No, I guess so. Yeah, that's a bit problematic. But you placed it there, so.
Yeah. I know I did. But remind me, does it have half movement when I go into it? Or am I mixing up with 6th edition now?
In the forest, no. You don't have half movement in forest, right? Do you? I think there are some forests that give that, but I don't think all of them
it
do.
might be just that I'm misremembering.
This is
played 6th edition.
Something that chat knows probably. I'm gonna wait for a answer from the chat one.
Okay. But I can easily, I know the distance. If I have to, I'm gonna move them back 1. And if I'm within 8 of you, then I need to test for. So I'm gonna march them as well.
All right.
And you might get the charge on me, but.
You think you can beat the giant?
I think I have a fair chance at least.
Let's see. Did we get an answer here? Normal movement in forest. All right.
Right. It's a huge benefit.
It's amazing to have like
people that actually know the game.
Yeah. Why aren't they here playing? We should get the André and Källström and the other guys over here instead.
But that is it for my movement phase, unless I want to. I have a pretty good shot at your giant already. I don't need to do anything fancy.
Like The thing, war machines is the bane of giants. That's basically why giants aren't good enough to bring, because war machines are so good.
Yeah, I think you're correct. And I would like to see him in combat, so I might opt to shoot him.
I have a beautiful spear shack over here.
Let's see if I roll a fantastic magic roll here.
Because this is a weapon skill 10 now.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna roll for Winds of Magic. 8. That's
right.
one of the horrendous ones for me. I think that one is Slaanesh.
So bad that it's not a good thing at all, or just a small?
It's the one where I lost my whole. Yeah.
Can we move the chat just a little bit, or is it?
That one is the Dark Prince Thirsts, meaning that as it is the Slaanesh demons, I have to roll for every Chaos demons now.
Alright.
And all of your guys have to roll a d6 as well.
Against what?
If I roll a d6 and we get a result of 6, then we need to test for leadership.
Alright.
And for every failed result over the leadership, you take wounds to the difference between the roll and your
automatic wounds. And I need to do it too?
For every unit, but first we roll to see which units are affected. But this one killed my skull cannon last game.
Alright.
So blood crushers.
Alright.
Nothing. And demons of chaos.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, this is gonna be.
Demon prince. 6, he is affected. Skull cannon. Also affected.
Okay, let's see. Arrow boys. Not affected. Boar chariot. Not affected. Doom diver. Not affected. Giant. Not affected. I only rolled 2s, yeah.
I kind of noticed.
Savage orcs. No, they're affected. Spear chaka. Oh, they're alright. Alright, this one, the one I absolutely didn't want.
Okay, so should we resolve this one and then we go on to the statue and then we...
Alright, yeah.
So
is it 2d6 against leadership?
No, it's 3d6.
And I can use my best leadership, I hope.
I would presume so.
Yeah. Alright, so I roll. I have a leadership of 9 on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a good roll at all.
And you add everything together.
Okay, so alright.
14.
14, so 5. Can I use ward saves against this?
For each, it suffers a wound with no armor save, but you always get the ward save.
Yeah. Can we move the chat here? Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, this is not going to be good, but there's so many. If I lose 5, I think I'm alright. So 5 plus ward save. I don't save a single one. All of them die.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but 5 of them die. Yeah. Too bad. Does anyone else start with removing the ugliest ones?
Well, I only have one ugly demon and...
Thought you were gonna say I only have ugly ones. That would be sad.
Oh, I might actually... I think the demon prince is fine. I think he has a splendid leadership of 9. And he rolls an 8.
Oh, so he's fine? Completely fine?
Yeah. But then we have the skull cannon, and last time I did this...
Oh, that's a 13. What?
That's 4 wounds, and I don't think he has 4 wounds. Even though I get the... Nope, he is gone.
Yeah, he's done great work.
I do get the... I could try the ward save, I presume.
Yeah, if he has a ward save, you can ward save again.
But I do 1 save or do I do 4 saves?
It did 4 wounds, so you do 4 saves, right?
Okay.
So, and does he have 4 wounds?
Yes, 4
so you
wounds.
need to save 1.
I need to save 1.
And you have 5 plus?
5 plus.
Alright.
I just need to check so that I'm actually in range for, 12.
Oh, I hope you fail this.
You
saved 2, right?
Saved 2, but he is dented.
Yeah, but that's... but now you gave the wounds to the...
You do that.
Right. Yeah.
So But it's not great to roll that in my own magic phase.
I was so happy because I thought that I was free from the cannon, but yeah. It is
and I'm gonna use every die I have to, or we should resolve
we need to resolve this one.
Okay. So do I roll a d6?
2d6.
2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So another shenanigans coming up.
5. I don't think that's a good one. Wisdom's Wild Form. Augment spell. A spell with a range of 12. The target unit gains 1+ strength and 1+ toughness.
Okay, so your spear chakra is even.
Yeah, it's real tough. But plus strength might actually matter.
But do you get it's you always roll for the weapon, not for
yeah, that's right. But this guy is pretty tough. This small goblin, come on here.
So I'm gonna use all 6 die, and I'm gonna try to dispel your augment spell on your shaman.
That seems.
And it should be gone.
Yeah, it's super gone.
Yeah, and I don't have any other
like
spells I want to cast. So in my magic phase, I took another 2 wounds.
Great results for the demons, but it could have been worse.
Could have been worse. I always think that.
Yeah.
Should I be kind to the giant? I mean, I could opt to line up a shot against the shaman.
Yeah, you could.
But you're gonna need to. I think the giant needs a chance.
And he has a war paint, so he has a 6+ war save.
I'm gonna be fair to the giant. I think he's an awesome model, and just because of that, I think he's gonna get a chance to stick around. The shaman, however, I don't care so much about. So 7 inches in front of him, and so you have a.
Yeah, I have our story die over here. Yeah. Here you have it.
Thank you. And then we have a miscast.
Misfire, yeah.
Okay, so then we hope to see how bad it is.
2.
I think that is one of the. Do you have the war machine?
Oh, it uses the regular war machine miscast. Was it a 2?
Yeah.
Destroyed. The gun explodes with a thunderous noise, charged the metal flying in every direction, leaving a hole in the ground. The war machine has destroyed it. Alright, so it survived the horrible magic phase on to blow up
in the upcoming shooting days.
This is like it always feels like when I play the cannon. So I see other people doing great things with them, and then when I play it, it's just trash.
Okay, but I don't know what to say about that one. It feels on par, but the demons will endure.
They say that you're kind for sparing the giant, and I agree, because I spend a lot of work on that guy and he always dies in the beginning. So,
but well, I'll pass it on to Orks and Goblins, turn 2.
What's funny about the giant is I never won a turn of combat with him. He's never won combat.
But he has when we fought right on my mountain cavalry.
Yeah.
He managed to perform quite admirably.
Yeah. But I'm gonna charge here.
Unless you fail your animosity test.
Yeah. Oh, it's good that you remind me of that. 4, and these guys 2, so they're alright. So I'm gonna charge, and I needed 5, so yeah, I'm in. So we're going in. Can we maximize against the building? I guess?
No, you just need to touch it.
Alright. Like
and
that.
you don't need to go and arc it, as long as you're within.
Yeah.
And then you send in your raiding party.
Yeah, my 10 guys. Alright. Then I want to do a charge with the giant. Do you have any reaction for that?
I presume you're charging these ones.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna stand and hold.
Because I need anything. So they are in, he is in.
Yeah.
Now we will be both affected by the blood forest. And I think I'm worse off, to be honest. These guys, it doesn't matter. If I move closer, I get -1. If I have long range, -1. So it doesn't make sense for me to move here.
Unless you want to be in a position so that they can intercept a charge or something.
Yeah. I'm gonna charge with my chariot.
Okay.
People are probably gonna think that's stupid since I need a 9.
9 is I mean, since you're rolling 2 dice.
Let's see here. Oh, I need to roll another die.
So
I need a 5 or 6. 6. So I am in.
Okay.
I rolled a 10 and I needed 9. So we're in. Damn. Because I didn't give you the chance to.
Yeah, I was gonna.
You were gonna.
Yeah. I was gonna.
That's one of the things that people always give us backlash for, is that we are bad at resolving charges in the correct order. The problem with succeeding the charge is that I can't fire with the archers as I planned, but now I can move them, so maybe that's a better idea. So I think I'm just going to move them a little bit here. I'm going to pivot them 1, and then I'm going to move them 3, so I can line up against these guys or these guys depending.
Seems like an idea.
Right, blood for the blood guard.
Blood Lord,
Yeah. So now we have the magic phase. I have no more movement. So let's see what happens. I roll a 7 and I get 4. And I channel, get none. And then we have the fun sorcerer's portal again.
See how it augments the.
Yeah, it's hitting against that guy again. 7 is
we have that.
Plague of Rust. That's a weird one. What does that do? It's a hex spell. The target's armor save is lowered by 1 point for the rest of the game. Plague of Rust can repeatedly cast. Alright. But I don't think it matters that much against the. I think I made a good choice placing the spear shack over there.
Until he hits a lightning bolt or something.
Yeah, I guess so. So you have 4 dispel die.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is tricky because I think that I absolutely need Here We Go. I don't think I can be without it when I'm going into the tower here. But I also realized that you're probably going to spend all of your dice trying to dispel it.
Yes, unless you do something.
Yeah, so I'm going to take a risk and do it with 5 dice since you have 4. And I need an 11 on this unit.
Yeah.
So we have 10, we have 17, we have 20.
I basically need a double 6.
Yeah, quadruple 6.
17.
That's not far off, but not good enough. So these guys have Here We Go. And I'm gonna use my final 2 die to use the Fists of Gork to give my 3+ attacks back to my shaman and plus strength. 4 plus no, I don't get it.
Okay.
It's not good enough.
But you have the other spell.
Yeah, I do have Here We Go, which is good. So that's the end of my magic phase, and we go into shooting. Does the Doom Diamond need line of sight? Because it doesn't have line of sight. Does anyone know that? Does the Doom
I
Diamond
think they
need...
follow the rules for the stone thrower.
Yeah, I think so.
I could briefly check in the rulebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the chat again. Poor cannon.
Well, it is a demonic cannon. So.
Yeah, it blew up. But does the Doom Diver need line of sight?
Stone throwers.
Yeah, it's a stone thrower.
To find place completely within the war machine's line of sight.
Right, so that must be within line of sight.
Yeah.
Because then I actually don't have line of sight of anything that I can fire upon.
But you can always place the template and then you just try to scatter it into me.
I guess so.
Because you just place the template.
I can see over there. I can see there.
Yeah, so as long as you can see the whole template, you can just...
Yeah. So let's do that. Where do I have the scatter die? So it scatters. It doesn't scatter at all. It's dead center, and then I can move it d6. One not good enough. No, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
So
but it was a good effort of the
guy. And now this is within range, so we're looking at a 4+ here.
Yep.
I'm shooting at your demon.
Yeah.
It is. It's a hit. But this one isn't super strong. It's a strength. It's a strength 6 still.
Okay, but then you wound on 3+, so that's more than decent.
Right, because it's a regular. It's a regular spear shaker, right? Bolt thrower, yeah. It should be strength 6.
That's a wound. And my 4+ armor is reduced to nothing, and then I have my 5+.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It works like that, right? It should work like that. I get like strength 6, multiple wounds d6.
Is it okay? Yeah.
Multiple wounds d3.
Okay.
So I rolled that first. Now we know it's a hit.
Yeah.
And it's a
one
wound.
Okay. So it's down to 2 wounds.
Yeah. We have maybe people. Yeah, you can see it. We have a television over there. We should try to get the chat up there so we can read it more easily. That would be really nice.
I think so as well. I think we're going.
Yeah, they're saying D3. So we did that correctly.
I think Veritas seems to have like the rules on.
Yeah. A lot of these people seem to have really good.
Well, not the ones in this room.
No, but the other ones. I can't shoot here, so my shooting phase is over, and we go into close combat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna send in my team, and I can still challenge when we go into the buildings, right?
But I have nothing that you can challenge.
You have no. All right. I'm just gonna bring up the rules for buildings.
You send in 10 of your best guys.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send in my general, of course. I'm gonna send in my wizard, and I'm sending in 8 regular guys.
Yeah.
And what initiative do you have?
I have a most lousy initiative.
I have 4 and 2.
I have 4.
Alright, so your guys and my Black Orc Warboss hit at the same time.
Okay.
And he has always strike last because he has a great weapon. So
okay.
you strike first with all of your guys.
I don't know if I should just direct all my attacks on your. How many wounds does your shaman have?
The shaman has. Can you choose? The shaman has 3 wounds.
I might not, but usually when you're in base contact, you get to choose like.
Yeah, I think they count as base contact, right? When they're in the building, don't they? Building and shooting, assaulting a big man. Yeah, charge.
Should be against allocating attacks.
Yeah.
But this is one of the rules that I am actually
right.
really. And even though I'm king of the tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played for 20 years.
Yeah.
That's proper amount.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
way longer than us. We played for like 2 years, right?
Yeah, I think we started like half a year before COVID struck. It was really unlucky. No, a year.
Yeah, half. It says here that then up to half of the enemy models can choose to attack them. So you can choose that half of your guys can attack my characters, and the rest will go against.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna direct 5 attacks against your shaman. I think.
Yeah.
It would be really good for me to.
Yeah, it's not my leader right now, but he also has a 4+ ward save.
And he's gonna affect the ward save so much if I get him off the table.
Yeah, for sure.
So I have my bloodletters there just rolling 1 attack. I have a blood reaper.
Weapon
No,
skill.
I don't have it. There.
Weapon skill 3.
I have a weapon skill of 5.
Alright.
So I'm hitting 5 attacks into your orcs.
Oh, it's nice that you came by, Kjartan. He has to go.
But you're welcome in the future. It'll be nice to see you. Fun having you. And thank you for the feedback in the comments as well. That was great.
So that's a roll that I'm going to reroll with my hatred. So I'm hitting 4 attacks against the regular guys. I figure I'm going to wound them on a...
They are toughness 4, I think, the regular dudes. Toughness... No, I thought you were hitting against the shaman. These guys have weapon skill 4, the regular dudes.
Okay, but then I still hit on 3+.
Alright, yeah. And they are toughness 4.
So I'm wounding
But
on
wait.
4+.
Now we need to check. Here we go. Does that give... It gives +2...
Is it strength at least?
No, it's 3 roll attacks. Yeah,
Okay.
Right.
So I'm rolling 4 attacks, wounding on 4. And that is 1 killing blow, but we don't know.
Right. So it's killing blow, but I can still save against it.
Yeah, ward save.
So 5+? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Then we have 5 attacks onto your shaman. And he has weapon skill of 4. 3. Hitting on 3+. Rerolls with hatred. It's 4 attacks. And strength 4 against toughness 4. 5. So hitting on 5+.
Nothing. Alright. That's good. I'm gonna start with my black orc warboss. He has always strike last, but it doesn't really matter.
Since you're hitting with everything.
Yeah. So he has 4 attacks. Weapon skill 7 against your.
You hit on 3+.
Right, and I can reroll to hit wounds because of here we go.
3 attacks, 1. Wounding on 2+.
Strength 7.
Wounding on 2+.
Yeah.
3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Gonna save 3 times. All saves.
Oh, that's dirty.
My demonic armor saves are on point.
Right.
Everything else is chaos as should be, but the demon saves, sorry.
Right, so usually he has 1 attack, but he has +3 attacks because of his spell.
Yeah.
Weapon skill 3 only, however.
He hits on 4+.
So he gets to reroll the 1 because of here we go. And now he is strength +3 to strength 7.
Hits on wounds on 2+.
1.
That is
That
one
is
dead demon.
Alright. And then, last but not least, or wait, because they are frenzy, now we can do this, because they are frenzy, the orc warboss rolls another die.
Okay.
6, 1, doesn't
Nothing.
hit, great shaman, 1, I can reroll, 5, 1, doesn't matter. And then we have the regular dudes.
So 8 orcs.
Yeah, 8 orcs, and they are rolling 2 attacks each. We are looking at 16 die. 16. And they are weapon skill 4 against your.
My weapon skill 5.
4+. And this was.
Yeah, that was hit 4.
Yeah, these are hits. And I get to reroll because of here we go. We have these ones. And then we are strength 4, but we are +1 strength because of chop us in the first turn of combat.
So then you are wounding on 2+.
So we have 9 wounds.
9 wounds, that is terrible.
At least let's keep 9 wounds for the characters.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky with the buildings, even though we have done this a few times.
So I get a decent save, but you kill a decent amount still. So I save 4 and I lose 4.
Wasn't this a roll?
Yeah, it was.
Because I had 9, yeah.
So then I'm down 6 models.
6 models? Alright, and I'm down 0.
Yeah.
So you lose combat. Does charge? No, charge doesn't count.
No, you don't get to count anything
except the combat.
Except the combat.
Yeah, so I win by 6.
Yeah, I reckon you do. And I need to check for demonic instability now.
Yeah.
But if I get a double 1, or a double 6, that's 9. So I flee.
Do they flee or do they just die? Or what happens with demonic instability?
I'm gonna check.
That's something from someone else probably.
But it's just that they are in buildings, that is the weird one.
What kind of Warlock's looks is this? Warhammers on a weekday.
Well, we live like on the same street. We live super close to each other, so it's quite easy to get together and play.
The difference from the roll. So I roll a 9, and that holds me down another 6 demons.
Alright, so 6 demons. You basically have 3 left in the tower then.
Now I lost 6 and then I lost another 6. So I'm down to 2 demons.
Alright. 2 demons in the tower.
So those are the ones up there.
But then the assault backs off.
Yeah.
So we move them 1 inch back.
Yeah, 1 inch backward.
Yeah. And then we have some fun giant time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna bring up the thing here for the giant, because he has a lot of special rules.
Now he gets to use it.
Yeah.
He has an insane leadership, right?
Yeah, he has very high leadership. I'm gonna see where I got to.
I think he is in the back, quite far in the back, if I remember.
Goblin Wolf Riders, Doom Diver, Catapults, Night Goblins.
I think it's
Here, giants. Alright, so I'm fighting against man-sized things, so I roll 1d6.
Sure.
And I roll a 1. Well, that's not a good one, I think. Yell and ball. The giant yells and balls at the enemy. This is not a pleasant experience. The giants are definitely loud in terms of poor oral hygiene. Neither the giant nor the monsters in contact did actually fight, if they haven't already done so. The giant automatically wins combat by 2 points.
Okay.
Alright, so I just win combat by 2.
Yeah. So I guess he has taken demonic instability test.
Yeah, that's one of those weird rules.
9. That I think I lose. If I can just check how far I'm up to the general.
Oh, steadfast for the instability, yeah.
Steadfast. Then I don't lose.
How does that work? Demonic instability and steadfast.
I do get it, but
Do you still lose?
I lose, but I don't lose by as much.
Yeah, that's right, because you roll it against your full leadership.
Yeah, then I just lose 2 demons.
Yeah.
Instead. So then I
Thank you for that, Veritas, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And there are still demons in the
Yeah, how
tower.
many demons are still there? Not that many more, it's 6 of them.
But I do lose 2 demons over here instead.
Alright.
And this one is, I'm just gonna pick them inside.
That's really nice. Then we have the Orc Boar Chariot.
Yeah.
And it has impact hits, d6.
By the way, did your giant, does he always get the roll at the start of combat, or does something else?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, so too far. Pick a unit in base contact.
Because otherwise I might get to hit back.
Yeah. Do they go for initiative or not?
Does he have a really good initiative?
Only has initiative 3. That's a good. Giants not extend. I guess it goes by initiative, right?
Okay.
Should do.
So you're gonna win, but I might deal some damage.
Yeah.
So this one is a mistake to tally up, but I get to attack with 4, 8 guys, and I have my champion there, so 9 attacks, and he has a weapon skill of 3.
Yeah.
So rolling 2 hits on.
Does anyone know how this works with the giant?
Giants roll on the giant table at his initiative, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
Then this is correct.
Yeah. So then I'm hatred, re-rolling.
Yeah.
So that is, and he has a toughness of
It's pretty tough, 6 to 5.
5. Okay. So I'm wounding on 5 plus.
Yeah. Ooh,
That
2.
is 2 wounds.
He has a 6 plus warpaint save. Nothing.
But then he killed 2 and I got to tally up 2.
He's down to 4, but he automatically wins combat by 2 anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've resolved that already.
But now we have this one.
Yeah, so we start with d6 impact hits. Only 1 at the base strength, right? So it's strength 3, I think.
Toughness 5.
Or 4 chariots. Is it the chariot's strength or the crew strength? Chariot strength, right?
I think chariots do have some additional.
Because he has a strength of 5 before chariot itself. 6.
That is a wound.
Yeah.
So strength 3 means I have a 2 plus armor save still.
Yeah.
I do not get it.
How many wounds do they have? 3 each?
They have 3 wounds each.
3 wounds each. And what initiative are we looking at here for those guys?
Initiative 4 for my Bloodletters, initiative 2 for my Juggernauts.
Alright, I have 2 for the crew and 3 for the boars. So
my Bloodletters hit first.
Yeah, and only 2 of them can fight, right? However,
Yeah.
maximize.
Yeah. And they have 1 attack each, hitting on 3+, 2 hits.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3+, I figure. That is 2 wounds.
2 wounds. How much is the strength?
Strength 4.
Do they have any saves? No, they don't have any saves against that. Armor save 4+. So then they
So
have
reduced by 1.
Yeah, so 5+.
1 save.
Yeah. So they are down to 3 wounds.
3 wounds, okay. And then I have initiative 2, but you had initiative 3 on some guys.
My boars have 1 attack each at initiative 3, weapon skill of 3 against your.
Weapon skill of 5.
That's not good enough. And then I have the crew, but those are initiative 2, so we hit at the same time.
But if you would like to, so let's roll.
Yeah. So
That is 2 hits.
2 hits, and we are strength of 3.
Nothing.
No.
And then we have the Juggernauts. They are rolling
Strength 5s, yeah.
3 attacks.
They ask you were available to hire Veritas.
Yeah.
He's quite underpaid.
I must say. It's paid in love that we send through the internet.
That's not E-grade, that's cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay. So hit.
3,
I don't
4.
think that these... no, they are demons of chaos. So then I get hatred.
Yeah.
And they are... Sorry. They are not, sorry that they have a strength of... I should remember it's 5.
5. I guess that was 5.
So
that's a pretty good roll.
That's 3 hits.
At strength.
5.
Alright, so I have a 6+.
Oh,
One is saved, so he's still alive at 1 wound.
So he has 4 wounds.
Yeah, so it's 1 wound left.
Okay,
I'm gonna add. Yeah, I'm gonna put this die next to.
Yeah.
So if we just resolve combat here, you did 3 wounds.
Yeah, you
I
did 1.
Uh,
You had a charge on me.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else? I do not have any standards or anything.
No, then we don't have anything else.
So I win by 1.
Yeah, I lose by 1, and they have a leadership of 7.
Oh.
And you should say if you pursue, but
I
guess
would
if
like
you
to pursue.
Yeah. I fail with an 8, and then I roll and flee. And I flee
9.
9.
Proper distance.
Yeah. You roll only an 8.
So he is alive.
Yeah, still alive.
Gunning for it.
Let's see. 9, so I'm gonna turn away, and I'm gonna end up over here, and you end up 1 inch behind me.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Things are looking rough for the...
Well,
Yeah.
he is not the most valuable VIP character.
Yeah.
And
He has no standard, but he lucked out anyway.
Unfortunately, the board chariot is a bit weak.
but he did dent my blood
He
pressure.
did his job, and that's the end of my turn 2.
So now I have a really weird decision. Do I go for your horde at once to try and lock you up in combat? Because I'm gonna get to hit against both of your leaders if you choose to. And that's not necessarily what I want. But
You want to charge with the Lord?
I'm gonna charge with my blood crushers because I'm just gonna run you over, I think, and then I'm gonna...
Right, yeah.
So...
But he can still flee as a short direction.
Yeah, I reckon he could.
So he's fleeing. You roll a 11. Oh, that's not very good.
He rolls also an 11.
He rolls also an 11. But what happens here? Now we have the tricky ones because...
Yeah. Isn't it that he runs into your guys?
But does he? Yeah, I guess he does. And then he needs to take a dangerous strength test. And you stop beforehand.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stop 1 inch before these guys.
Do I not redirect the charge into them?
You get to choose that beforehand, I think. Oh, this is one of those tricky ones as well.
Why do we end up in this? It's so simple. I want to kill your chariot.
Yeah, but this is probably something that the chat knows as well. I hate these difficult charge.
I kind of like them. It's tactical for sure, but it's hard to resolve in the midst of everything.
Yeah.
Because I think that when you get into these kinds of like redirected charges and everything.
Let's see what they say here. Declare charge on the chariot. Then it flees. If you can't reach the chariot, then you take a leadership test to redirect him to our boys.
Alright. So you can leadership test.
Leadership test.
Yeah.
That is a successful leadership.
Alright. So then you charge it to those guys as well. And instead, and this guy is gonna end up 1 inch on the other side. And then he needs to take a dangerous strength.
I don't think he needs to when he goes into his own guys. It's just when you go into enemy guys, I think.
No, I'm pretty sure it's when you move into your own loose as well. Pretty sure.
Then we line them up.
Yeah. That's a bit problematic. Do you have any other charges?
I have this weird decision if I want to lose my demon prince or not.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna hit with so many attacks.
Yeah.
It might be better for me just to... But you're gonna kill him anyways if you just keep hitting with that spear shotgun. And I can't really go into this forest because then I have to roll the initiative test and lose D6 models.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna
You're gonna charge these guys?
I'm
standing.
I can't fail because...
Yeah. Alright.
So I'm gonna go into this side, just be in base contact with as few orcs as possible.
Right. Does he have a heavy weapon or something? Always strike last?
No, he has hits at initiative.
Alright.
And he hits with strength 9.
Yeah. Alright, then I can't release your challenge, I think.
But we'll see what happens if the Dark Prince decides to do something funny again.
Yeah.
So we go into Winds of Magic. 4. No, that's a 9.
Why do you need to have that thing? It always gives you bad stuff.
Okay. So all models with the demonic instability special rule suffers a -1 penalty to the ward save. So now I only have a 6+ ward save for this remainder.
That's important. I think that's really important.
Yeah, you don't say. Are the demons gonna lose their watchtower? It's looking grim. And I don't have any shooting. I only have the proper phase, the most important phase of the game. I have the combat phase.
Yeah, these are initiative 2, so you definitely first.
Yeah, and I think I cost fear, so you might need to check for that unless you are.
Yeah, I don't think I cost fear myself. Arrow boys, no, they don't cost fear, so I need to take.
I'm just gonna check because I might be that blood crushers do not have it.
They should. They look scary.
Brass behemoth. Nothing there. Oh, it's in the demonic. Yeah, they have
fair. Alright, they are fair. Yeah, so I take leadership test and I fail it.
Okay. So then you're gonna have a slightly harder time to hit me.
Yeah, for sure.
Weapon
skill 1.
I have a weapon skill of 5, so I'm hitting on 3+ with 3 attacks. And I have initiative 4, so I recognize it. Re-rolling. So 2 attacks. I have +1 strength due to the shard, so 2 wounds.
Yeah, 2 wounds.
1 killing blow.
Alright, I have...
It should just be 2 bad.
Yeah, should be light armor 6+, yeah, there is 2 low.
And then I have initiative 4, and you might be as well.
Initiative 2.
Then we hit at the same time. So you get to hit with us.
Yeah. So one of them actually has a one extra strength. So we're hitting with 10 guys. No, it's only 8 now. 8 guys.
Yeah, but the leader has an additional die as well, so 9 attacks, right?
He doesn't have an additional die, but he has additional strength.
5 plus.
5 plus is only 1. No.
Nothing.
I'm getting crushed here on the flanks. It's absolutely disgusting, this.
And here we have 1, 2, 3, 6. We have 8 attacks. 8 attacks only.
Clear charging. Alright.
So the leader, as soon as you declare a charge on the sheriff, it has to keep fleeing, and then you can redirect the charge.
Okay. So I have 6 attacks that goes through. And
At strength.
Strength 6.
Alright, so there is that.
Yeah.
6 of them are dead.
Yeah.
That's super rough. I only have 2 guys left.
Yeah.
So I lose. It's snake eyes. I lose combat by 18 wounds and with charges and everything. So snake eyes. No snake eyes.
No snake eyes.
Do you want to follow me this time while I flee, or what do you want to do here?
I need to roll a leadership because I am going to follow you unless I get to make a successful leadership. So I get to restrain if I want.
And these are guys are 2. They
I just want to restrain and reform.
So we run 6 here, and they're basically off the table. Man, that's so bad. But at least I'm delaying you a bit from the attacking the Doom Diver, which might be good. So.
Yeah, but
man,
now you get your good combats.
Yeah. Where do you want to start? Do you start hitting against the giants?
I could hit the giants.
Yeah.
So it's the same as the last round. We have 8 guys hammering at him.
Yeah. There's 4 wounds left, so hopefully he's gonna live.
And now I don't take.
That's the problem with him as well. He only has 3 initiative, so he gets to take all the attacks beforehand.
But he's so fun when he
he's
proper.
He's fun, but he's a bit problematic. And you hate that it's only first round, so you don't get to reroll this time.
So I don't get to reroll.
But you still roll the
7. But I need to have
big toughness 5, right?
5. So then I need 5 plus. I do get it. 3. But I can't kill him this round.
No. He has a 6 plus war save. Doesn't make it. Down to his last wound.
But now we get to see what he has.
Yeah, let's see what the giant does. I'm rolling on his table, and I roll a 4, which is a swing with club. Oh. Alright, what does swing with club do exactly? The giant swings the club across the enemy ranks, inflicting d6 strength 6 hits. So let's roll a d6. 2.
Yeah, so
26.
wounding on 2 plus.
Those are 2 wounds.
2 wounds. I have only 6 plus ward save this round. Nothing, that are 2 dead demons.
But I still lose combat by...
So you did 2 wounds. I did 3.
Yeah.
I have 2 ranks on you. And I have a banner.
Yeah, and if he's beaten in combat, before I take a break test, I roll a d6, and on 1 he falls over and is slain.
Ah, okay.
Oh no! I rolled a 1! Oh.
But now you get to have the most cool rule in the game, I think. Now you get to see if you fall onto me.
Alright, so let's see which way he falls.
I think this is one of those flavor rules I really
when you hit dead center, do you use that one or do you use... Giants fall scattered model.
Thunderstomp from the giant, we forgot. So you might Måns, you might reduce speed.
Alright, so then we're gonna...
But you might get some additional demons dead anyway, so, and that is important.
Thunderstomp is it's big. What does that?
I think it's D6 stomps. with
Yeah.
strength.
Because then I might actually win combat instead.
You're gonna have to deal 4 wounds with it. But Thunderstomp is dangerous, for sure.
No, I only need to do 1 win.
No, you dealt. I have the ranks on the standard already.
Oh yeah. Thunderstomp is 76, but probably someone in chat might already have written.
D6 strength of the unit.
Alright, so in his strength 6 I think. D6 3, D6 strength 6 hits.
1 and 2 plus, so that's another 2 ward saves I need to roll. That's another 2 dead demons.
Yeah. But he's still dead though. Because
he stumbles because he has I win combat by 2 still.
Yeah, but what happens when we get a bullseye on this scatter die?
I think there is a rule for giants in
On
the
a roll of
book.
1, the giants falls over.
The giant.
Yeah, it's so nice. But tempted to jump up. Oh, he's not slain. It's a giant, yeah. If the giant falls down, it automatically suffers 1 wound.
Okay, but then he loses his last
He is
wound.
dead, but the question is if he can fall dead center or we need to reroll it.
Automatic hits. Yeah.
Veritas is a godsend.
But you rolled a bullseye.
Yeah, so but it
Normally-
can't just fall. But it's an R arrow on this as well. So
Yeah.
either way, it shouldn't happen because the arrow was pointing that way. So if
Yeah.
we go by that one, he should resolve them. He can't just fall into the ground either. So the giant is gone. He's slain.
But he did take quite a bunch of demons with him to the grave.
Yeah.
So well done, giant.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah, but he did something this time. He won combat for the first time ever, which is impressive. And
And then we go into the final.
yeah, so my champions move up to.
I would like to issue a challenge as well, because it's beneficial for me if you don't get to hit
Yeah,
anything else.
I'm gonna have to decline because.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send your general to the back.
All right. So the back of war boss is in the back. And how many do we determine? Is it 4 rows or 3 rows?
3, I figure.
Yeah.
It should be. I
Yeah.
think that these ones are half 25, so I have 50 space, so then it should be.
So we have one in the front. Then we have 4 attacks.
Yeah. And I'm gonna ask for a fear test as well, because if I get this one as well, I don't get
No,
it.
it's all right. So we have 4 attacks from the front from the regular guys, and we have 2 from the back, and then we have 3 from the.
Fancy.
Yeah. So we have a total of 10 attacks here. No, 9 attacks here, and then we have my regular wizard. But you hit first.
Okay. But is your wizard in base contact with it? Because if that is the case, I'm gonna get everything onto you.
Yeah, you can hit everything onto me if you like. I
Okay.
guess. Or if it depends.
He doesn't move unless you.
All right. No, but then he stands where he is.
Yeah, okay. So then I'm just gonna hit 9 attacks into your.
Yeah.
You get to move if you would like to, and especially in a challenge, then I can.
No, he can stay
Yeah.
where he- unless they automatically move up. But I don't think they do.
I don't think you're forced to.
Yeah.
I think that if you are standing where you are standing, then you are in.
Yeah.
So you can't like mix them around.
Yeah.
But 5 attacks hitting on 3 plus with the reroll. That's all, and wounding on 2 plus.
That's a bit grim.
So 4 wounds.
Yeah, and I have a 5 plus 4 save.
Yeah.
And I save all but
3.
1.
Yeah.
Only 1 dice. Then I'm hitting back, and I am +1 strength.
Did you remove 1 die from? No, you're
Yeah,
never right.
yeah.
Never mind.
And 1 plus strength because of the
Sharpness.
yeah. So weapon skill 4, I think.
Then you hit on 5 plus.
Yeah. So 5 plus. Here.
Oh, no force. Only 5 plus.
Okay, 5 plus. But I re-rolled these because of here we go. Here we go. It's still active.
Ah, but didn't I dispel it in the... No.
No.
Okay,
You didn't.
I forgot.
So
and how much strength do they have?
they are strength 4 base, but because of shock plus, they're strength 5.
So only on 4 plus. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, and your ward save is only 6 plus.
But they have a 5 plus armor save as well.
Oh, chat is moving so fast. I can't even read it all.
I have 2 perfect 6s in my armor save.
Yeah. There it is. He got 8 of the 16 armies.
That's pretty nice. You can't see all of my stuff. Maybe we can show the camera around, but I have quite a lot painted as well.
We always wish we had more paint.
How many?
I say both.
Both. All right. That's not very good.
So then we have. I think you win combat still, because you have ranks.
Yeah.
You have 2 ranks on me. No, you have 1 rank on me.
1 rank.
And then you have a standard, I presume.
Yeah.
And you have a BSB or something.
Not a BSB. No.
Okay. And I did 1 wound, and you did nothing. So I lose. I have the charge.
Yeah.
So, do you have anything else?
I think I have a musician.
If you have a musician, then you win ties.
Yeah, I have a musician.
Okay. Then I take my demonic instability test. And if I get a double 1, oh, it's great. If I get a double 6, not so much. I just succeed.
You succeed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing really happens.
But they're still in combat, which is really good for you, I think.
Yeah.
Because now I can't short the tower.
Yeah.
And the giant is gone. And yeah, it's looking a bit grim for the orcs, I must
But
say.
you have your main bulk force. Everything
Yeah,
else
yeah.
is just.
Yeah. All right. So is that the end of your?
That is the end of demons turn 2. I'm going to turn 3.
Yeah, we do. So we start with it's charges before rallying, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have any charges, and I don't have any other movements. So it's just these guys.
Yeah. But that one can't run.
Yeah, we start with animosity.
But you don't need to be, so you're in combat, right?
Yeah, those are in combat. These are fleeing.
Yeah.
So let's see 8 the other off the table. No, that was the leadership, but then we.
I don't think they get the leadership test because
No.
they are below 25.
Yeah, so they just go off the
Yeah.
table.
But you have the chariot, and he might be important because he decides if your doom diver gets another turn.
So let's see, leadership test on the chariot. That's good enough.
Oh.
3.
Okay.
So he stands, but he can't do much. But he is in the way for the doom diver, which makes me super happy. super happy. So that's the end of the movement phase. We go into magic.
Yeah.
I roll a 5 and I channel 1. Nothing. You get the 3. Then we have the buffer that always buffs my.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
He lost armor, as I recall it.
So far so good. Now we need to go back to the terrain. Here we have a 9, which is the speed of light.
Okay, so he's a super initiative.
Yeah, so he's the greatest initiative alive. But that doesn't really help much. And now I don't have Here We Go, but I think that I'm spending all of my 5 dice to give Here We Go to these guys.
I did forget about one thing here as well. I forgot that the demon priest has thunder stomp as well.
Yeah. So this is 11, it's 15, and it's 17, 20.
You spent all your dice on
Yeah.
it. So I might as well try to get double 6s. I get it.
Oh, you get double 6.
No, Here We Go for you.
For the spell. Yeah, that's super bad for me.
Here we don't.
That's a bad pun. Alright. Then we have shooting, and I lost one of my shooting units. And I can't shoot here, but I can shoot at the tower. But do I want to? No, I think I'm shooting at these guys.
Okay.
So we're at long range, and we are ballistic at 3, so we are 5 plus.
Yeah.
We do get it.
But do you get? Don't you shoot through the fence?
Do I? Yes, I do. Maybe. Do we have? This is one of those like.
Okay. But you can. Yes. No, he hits. He is
Hits.
a great master shot.
Yeah, he hits. And then it's
Strength.
strength 3, D3 wounds. So it's strength 6.
Yeah.
Against toughness
5. Nothing.
Nothing. Oh. Then we have the Doom Divers, and I think I'm putting the Doom Divers on these guys.
Okay.
And then we roll a scatter die and d6. It's dead on.
Yeah.
And then we have d6 wounds. 3, strength 5.
Wounding on 4+.
Nothing. Oh, this is terrible. What's happening with my rolls here? Yeah, so that's the end of shooting phase as well. And we only have one round of close combat, and it's these guys.
Yeah. And I guess I'm hitting first. Do you want to issue challenges?
I don't want to issue a challenge.
I would like to.
You would like to? Yeah, I'm gonna have to move in the back.
Yeah, I understand your general.
Yeah, I'm taking a fear test.
Yeah.
Alright.
Perfect.
So I have 11 attacks once again.
And I have 5. But this one is dangerous for me because I'm still low on my war save. But now you don't get a shock of it.
Yeah.
So I only hit 2 attacks.
Fence gives soft cover, so additional -1. Yeah, let's agree.
Something else.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds. It should have been given soft cover, but it depends on.
Yeah.
We can
It
check the
didn't do
footage.
anything. So 1 save.
One save, 1 dead. Alright. So 1 is dead. I'm gonna take one that doesn't have a banner. And then we roll my attacks.
Yep.
And I don't have shoppers anymore.
Yes.
And I can't re-roll either.
So hitting on 5+.
So we have 3 hits. Now we are strength 4 against
Toughness 5, so wounding on 5+.
nothing.
And then I have my Thunderstomp.
Yeah.
3 hits with strength 9, so wounding on 2+.
Yeah. Ward saves.
3 more.
Yeah. But since I have more ranks, I'm
You're steadfast.
steadfast. But I do lose combat by.
But you get to test for your full leadership. But you lose combat, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm alright.
Alright.
We're still in combat. So yeah, it's over to your turn 3.
That's a quick turn 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is still some bullshit from you. My rolls haven't been great.
So these guys gonna try to charge your guys over there. These ones are gonna charge over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge your. Can I even charge your chariot?
That's the only thing you can charge.
I'm gonna be in such a weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so into the chariot we go.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh. Alright. He only has 1 wound. Do these guys have impact hits?
No, I don't think they have actually.
And these guys?
Yeah, I want to charge these ones, but these ones we might want to measure. So if you will tally up the range, then I need to.
We have a 9.
But I need to roll anything but 3 or below.
That's definitely good enough.
And we are in some proper combats. Finally.
Yeah.
Demons
I need to. If I don't win this combat, I'm gonna.
But you get
be
a
in
pretty
trouble.
good fight now because I don't get every one of my guys into combat.
Yeah. Doom Diver will win. Your Blood Crushers are toughness 4.
But they have 5 on their riders.
Yeah, but
In close combat, is it against the?
Oh, okay, against the then they should have.
Yeah, but what has happened has happened. It's alright.
Okay, so I have made some.
You have been cheating. That feels good.
So
we have witnesses now.
No movie magic for me.
No.
Okay.
Alright, but you have your demonic.
That has been going so well for me so far.
Been going great.
Oh, 6. That is bad, but it's not terribly bad.
All of them seems to be bad.
Roll a d6 for each enemy unit, and each friendly unit that is a demon of Singe, and there are no.
Alright, so you roll a d6 for each enemy unit.
Yeah, so if you would like to roll for your chariot.
What happens?
If they do not roll for units engaged in close combat. On a roll of 6, the unit suffers d6 plus strength 3 hits.
On a roll of 6?
Yeah.
Alright, so Doom Diver. 2. Spear Chakra Dude. 4. Alright, so I'm okay.
And I'm back to 5 plus demonic save.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want I gotta remember. Do you want to dispel the?
You didn't get it.
No, but on the
okay.
it's for forever unless you dispel it.
I might just as well do. Thank you. But you're never bringing him into combat, so
yeah,
it should be gone. And that is 650. You are kind.
Yeah, I know.
Benevolent orcs.
Yeah, it's the thing that when you're losing, you should make sure the other player doesn't have fun. but I'm being kind. All right. So you have, what initiative do these guys have? The demons?
4.
4. So you're gonna hit before me on all your guys. But I want to. Do you have something I can challenge in here? Because I want to. But you can choose who accepts the challenge.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I still need to.
I think as I am the attacker, I get to issue a challenge first, and I would like to issue a challenge.
I have to decline it.
Then I'm gonna send your general to the back row.
Yeah.
But you get if you want to have your shaman in combat with my demons, you get to.
I want to have him in combat with
Yeah.
my demons. I think. No, I don't. Now he doesn't have the spells. I don't want him there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Juggernauts are T4 and the Riders are T3.
But they have that rule which.
Does they have a special rule?
No, they don't. They just have improved armor save. But
No.
then it might be just. No, you are correct. I'm looking at the strength chart. They are. I'm just blind.
You're just cheating.
I'm just cheating. Blatantly.
Yeah. You see how it is to play with this guy? Bullshit. He cheats and then my dice.
But you have your dice rolls. Okay.
Alright, but it doesn't matter so
Yeah.
much.
Should we resolve that?
Yeah, we can resolve that.
Okay. So I have a 6 that's a hit, a 3 is a hit, and a 2 is a rerolled hit. And they are strength +1 now since they are attacking, so they are wounding on. You had
Strength 5.
then I am
No,
on,
toughness 5. But that's the chariot as well. If you hit against the regular dudes, there's toughness 4.
Okay.
No, toughness 3.
Then everyone should be hit because I am tough.
Yeah.
Strength 5.
And how strength 5?
Yeah.
So I have
2
6
reduced.
plus. No. So he's just gone.
He's gone.
And now you can choose to move ahead, like overcharge, if you like, or you can use reform.
I would like to reform.
It's looking grim for the Doom Diver here.
Stone Doom.
Yeah.
Haka says that they look like they are toughness 5, so a rule of cool. I guess that's technically correct, but as your opponent, I don't feel that's quite right.
Okay, but then we have the other combat.
Yeah.
So I figure the demon issues a fair test.
Yeah. Let's see. I fail it.
Do you have any? No, you don't have any BSB.
No, I don't have the BSB.
It's not the end of the world. You just reduce your weapon skill.
Yeah, it's not the end of the weapon skill 1. But these guys have initiative
4.
Alright, you hit before me on all
Okay.
that.
So demon into regular orcs. That is no rerolls on those. Wounding on 2+. I was really scared for my demon. I thought we were gonna kill him right away. No, just one more.
I save it.
Yeah.
I hit back with my guys.
Yeah, you can
do you want to hit?
No, you can.
You're not gonna kill all of my guys.
And you get to hit over here as well. So.
Yeah.
So
But no, you should hit first because you could lose. I could lose these guys and then get a few more hits.
Okay.
Let's say. So you should hit.
So
first.
I have 8 attacks, arguably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that seems right. Because if you kill those guys, I get 2 less attacks.
Hitting on 3+. Rerolling. Wounding on 5+. You had 4, so wounding on 3+.
You forgot about this thing.
Ah.
Wounding on 4+.
3+.
3+. All right, that's quite a lot. How many? 6.
6.
But I
Yes.
say, only to lose 2, but that still helps you out because now I lose the back rank here.
Yeah.
So now instead of 11 attacks, I only have
6 attacks against him.
yeah, 6 guys that can hit, but the front guys have frenzy.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 9 attacks.
But you lose frenzy since I won.
yeah, that's right. I lose frenzy. I only have. Yeah, that's so. This is looking worse and worse. I only have 6 attacks now. Come on.
So hit that one is a hit.
That's the only one.
Yeah.
Because what is your weapon skill?
This one has a weapon skill of 8, I think.
Yeah, that's 3. That's not good enough. No.
Yeah. 9 weapons.
And here I also have 8, right? So I can hit.
Yeah. At least 8, I think.
6, 7, 8. Come on now.
1 hit.
Wait, your weapon skill?
4, and I am 1 above.
Yeah, and I have
yours.
1. Yeah, so 1 hit.
Nothing.
Ooh. This is looking super dark.
Thunder Stomp. 1 wound on 1 wound. So if you get this one, you get an additional
1 wound. No.
Okay.
So now you have more ranks than me, and you killed how many?
I killed 2 in the back row and 1 there, so I only killed 3.
You killed 3. No, you must have killed more. No, you only killed 3.
Yeah, your armor save there was.
Yeah, but you did the charge as well.
1 charge.
You have 1 more rank than I do. 1 more complete rank than I do.
1 rank. And you have a banner, I have a banner.
Yeah. So I lose by 5, right? Unless we're forgetting something.
I think what is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lose by 5, and I have leadership of 9, so 4. 5.
So close!
Alright, do you want to pursue?
I
And
think
with,
I have
with
to.
who?
I want to the demon to pursue because it's big and bulky.
Alright. 5.
8.
Oh. And
I think that's
yeah,
the deal. Thank
we're
you.
gonna call it. Thank you for a good game.
Thank you for a good game.
Man, this was brutal. This
Yeah.
was super
But
brutal.
so many things happen in the game.
Yeah.
Should we tally it up? Then I get to
Yeah.
use this nifty clicker and
Yeah.
bring back the
Oh,
chat.
now we have the chat as well on top of the screen. But maybe we should have so we can talk a bit about the battlefield. Or maybe they see it anyways there. So.
I can click back and
Yeah.
forth if you want to. It's
Yeah.
just the.
But this was super rough. I thought I had the upper hand here in the middle, but my rolls were not very good, and your blood crushers just broke my flanks. Like I didn't stand a chance here.
I thought you had me as well because you had. I'm obviously happy that I got the tower because.
Yeah, but the demons are so broken in the tower because they don't flee.
Yeah.
They just die, and when that happens, I can't really get the tower, especially when you charge into me and you just waste my time.
And they have so broken stats when they fight in the tower.
Yeah, I mean that's so tough. And now we have played 3 games with the Watchtower with the demons. You beat André and his Bretonnians. You've beaten my Orcs and Goblins. No, you've beaten the Ogres once. And you've beaten the Orcs and Goblins now. So the demons are undefeated in the Watchtower.
Yeah.
It's
Until
so
the
broken.
grandfather of blood.
Yeah.
He really likes his tower.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you did. Verita said stories for spamming. No, you didn't spam. You helped out a great deal, I must say.
Yeah. I was really grateful.
Yeah, it's super nice.
And I think this evening was. I would rank it amongst the best ones I've played because
It's
even
super
though-
fun to have
yeah,
people
like,
on the chat.
it's a bit nerve-wracking because you want to focus on everything, but when you end up playing and you get into it, everything just.
I'm not sure if you can tell that, but I get super nervous when there's people watching, and especially when I'm uncertain about the rules. And it's a bit tricky to pay attention to both the camera and the stream and this, because when we're just recording, I know that if I mess up, we can just edit it out. If I mess up now, it's gonna be more.
But I think we did well. I think we're improving. We're trying to learn the game, and regardless of how it isn't the thickest of rule books, but there are so many of the rules.
Yeah.
So it's hard to keep everything on track.
Andreas says, but remember your Måns Jonas cheats. Yeah, so I guess that yeah, but it was super fun. We have, I'm not sure who's here from Stencil in the chat, but we have at least, we have Andrea and we have Hakkas, and it would be super fun if someone else could come and guest the live stream sometime. I'm not sure where
we should align them so that they don't overlap with the painting evenings.
Yeah, for sure. Because for those watching at home, our local gaming association have painting nights on Thursdays when we paint together on Discord. I usually can't attend that often, unfortunately, but it's.
I want to because I need to paint up my rooms, but it's much more fun to actually.
Does anyone have anything to add about the game? How
Demons reign
Yeah.
supreme.
What was the key points here? I think placing the spear shaka here was a nice move.
Yeah, I think that
they
was clever
only
as well.
threw buffs on me, but it could throw fireballs.
And I think you picked the right side. I think deployment-wise, I might have made a mistake as mixing everything together. But I thought like this: if you end up in the tower, then I'm gonna have you on this side, and then you're gonna have your big horde of orcs being forced to go into the forests.
Yeah.
And I figured that then I would have an easy time to flank you. But
I think I had everything going for me, basically. I had a great side, I had an open view of the tower.
And then when Slanesh came in and just demolished the cannon and then he just blew himself up, I was feeling like, okay, I'm gonna try to make a show for it at least.
Yeah. But I mean, it's so hard to fight against your demons. I mean, they're super strong and the ward saves are... I'm not gonna say much because I also have a 5+ ward save, but...
Yeah, but I think that the thing about the demons is that they are brutal in combat, but if you have too much range attacks on them, they just...
But the demonic instability makes them strong in the tower, because they don't flee out of it. I think that's an important thing.
And lore-wise, I think they belong in the tower. Antal Fool has fought for it thrice, and it's gonna claim it.
Yeah. I'm glad you came here. And Andrea says he can be on the live show.
That would be super fun. Andrea does his own as well, and
fun.
It's usually really nice to It's a way to get together, even though it's been a bit hard.
Yeah, it would be nice to see. You played Bretonia twice on this channel, Andrea. It would be nice to see. I know that you have a vampire court that are quite tough that I would like to see.
I have never gotten to play against it actually. Yeah. I have just seen other players being beaten by it.
But Andrea has never beaten the Miscast table. So I'm gonna fire him up so he brings something dirty for the next time we play.
But I had a really good time once. Yeah. I'm gonna go back home and shovel some snow and
and thank you all for watching. It was great fun, super fun with the live streams, and just because we have the live stream doesn't mean that we're gonna stop making the videos, but we're gonna do live stream from time to time, because when you film an entire game, it takes maybe 3 to 4 hours when you have a 2,000 point game, and then you need to add like 10 to 15 hours of editing at least. So it takes super long time while we do it live.
But it's kind of fun to edit as well. But it's
it is fun. But it's you have to fit it in with your life as well, with the family and jobs and all that stuff. So.
But should we plan for the next session and see what we can improve upon?
Yeah, and we're gonna try to keep post it maybe on our Instagram or Facebook or something like that.
And
maybe
if any comments or points of improvement, super helpful.
Would be great.
But we'll thank you all for tonight, I think.
Yeah, thank you all for watching, and super grateful for all the help with the rules. It was amazing.
Yeah. And have a good evening to all of you.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye. Now we have the awkward. We said good.